Okay, I'm going to try to make this a very quick story time, but college boyfriend, we dated for about 1.5 years. At one point, I wanted to break up with him because emotionally he wasn't very intelligent, and he would kind of shut me out or respond really weirdly to certain things. His mom called me when she found out that I wanted to break up with him. And she was like, "Oh, is he taking his medicine?" And I was like, "What medicine are you referring to?" She was like, "Oh, because he has bipolar 1 disorder." Didn't know that. So I was like, "Oh, yeah, I need to talk to him about that." And so when I brought it up to him, he did not respond well at all. Yeah, so after that, I was like, we should not keep dating. This is not gonna be good for anyone. And he just looked at me and was like, okay. And so for the next couple of weeks, I just felt weird, and I was like, oh, this was my first real boyfriend, so I was like, oh, maybe it's breaking up, it's hard, it's tough. But I just I couldn't sleep well. I felt like there were weird things happening in my apartment, but I was like, oh, is this just because he's not around anymore? This could just be all in my head. And mind you, I'm living on campus, I'm in college, and one night I'm sleeping and I just hear really loud breathing, and y'all, I'm not kidding. When I tell you, I start looking around my room. It's a very small dorm. I'm looking in the wardrobe, I'm looking around my bed, and then I move my storage bin under my bed and find him there, just looking back at me because he was under my bed. At that point, I thought I would be screaming and freaking out, but I just got really calm and was like, please come from under my bed. Let's walk outside. And he told me at that point that he'd been doing this for weeks, and he knew that I wasn't sleeping well, and he also brought up the toothbrush thing, and that he was spraying his cologne in my room, which I knew I smelled, and I was like, how is this still so strong? So just little fun things. The nice guys, y'all, just let people prove to you who they are, because they will show you. So I did get a restraining order, and, I haven't heard from him since that point. And also just want to make a note for mental health, and I don't want to shame anyone who's dealing with bipolar disorder. And I think we just need to make space for that and take our medication.